Hello, lovely people. How are you? Here we are yet again. I tend to record these things in batches. So this is the first batch I've done since July. And you'll be seeing this in September, middle of September, I think. 10th of September, is it? I don't know. And we're going to be doing a clearing on the mother relationship. So I've got a whole batch to clear. I hope you had a great summer. And thank you for all your suggestions. Thank you for all your donations as well. Really appreciate those. Thank you for all your input in general and your feedback. It's really great to get that feedback and really great to hear from you. Let's build this little community here on YouTube and anywhere else where you may be watching this. So without further ado, let's get stuck in, shall we? So, right, let's hopefully you can see the charts. Okay. So we're going to be clearing the mother relationship, something we can all identify with. We all have or have had mothers. And there may be programs and things. And remember, it's also ancestral. So there may be some ancestral things to do with the mother relationship going back on the ancestral line as well. So are you clear what we're working with? And who am I working with? The God teams. We're going to do SRT group clearings. So the mother relationship we're working on, and for the group clearing, 0 positive, 100 negative, as I would expect. Where's it sitting in terms of consciousness? We're looking at Holy Spirit consciousness. So let's just get the God team that I'm working with today. Remember to set your intention to receive the benefits of this clearing. I forgot to mention that straight away. So let's clear that up to 100 positive, down to 0 negative, and raising it from Holy Spirit consciousness all the way up to Radiant Love New Paradigm level, which is all the way up here and all the way up to there as an absolute minimum. For your highest good, clearing away any blocks, any condensed energy, really, any programs, any experiences, any feelings that may be lingering there in connection with the mother relationship, any illusions connected, anything ancestral, anything from other lifetimes, past lifetimes in other dimensions, parallel lifetimes, parallel universes, anything in between lives as well. So anything from future lives, future memories, anything from this lifetime where we feel it the most. Across all time, space and dimension, elevation, seeds through its branches, everything, everywhere. For those that are tuning in for the first time, we're clearing on a quantum level, so it doesn't really matter when you see this. Just always make sure that you set your intention to receive the benefits of it. And then open yourself up to receive. You don't have to listen to it, just have it playing in the background if you wish. You don't have to watch it. Entirely up to you. Might be like watching paint dry for some of you, watching the pendulum go around. So I've got this song in my head today, which is from a friend who's a singer-songwriter, and I can't get it out of my head, so I might be humming it, but it isn't due to be released until next year, so I'm not allowed to mention anything about it. But when I do, I will definitely share it because it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I might be humming it. I won't sing the words because that will give it away. Right, mother relationship. What are we looking at then? We're going straight to 6A, which is master programs. What are we looking at? Inside left, we've got abandonment going on. Outside left, hate of women. Yeah, not surprised actually. Inside left, abuse. So we can see what's coming up at a group level. Inside left, anger. Anything else at this moment in time? No. Do they have past life and ancestral roots? They do. Let's just clear them at all levels of consciousness, all of those master programs and any discordant energy there of abandonment, abuse, anger, hate of women. Let's clear all of those away from everybody that's watching this or set their intention to receive the benefits of this for their highest good. Allowing yourself to receive the healing. La da dee da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Da 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 da. Still clearing away. There we go. All of a sudden it just seems to stop. So 10A. Right, what have we got? We've got curses. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder how, oh, I better not ask how many because there'll be loads of its group level. So anything else? Hidden, buried, curse, lied about, avoided? Anything the soul is unaware of here? So let's clear all curses at all levels of consciousness for whoever's watching this, whoever's set their intention to receive the benefits of this clearing for their highest good in connection with the mother relationship. Clearing all curses away. We'll try and keep this clearing to 15 minutes. I try to do the short ones. This is really, they're like tasters really. When you have a personal clearing done, you buy the package, you get 3 clearings in the package and what's called a brain spiritual restructuring. And it works much more intensively at a greater depth on a particular issue. Can't promise to cure it. We can never say that. What it does do is remove layers. Some people can have enormous breakthroughs and some people notice very, very little difference. It all depends how much that we're carrying really, how many layers we're carrying and what other things are hooking into it. I do find with this system that you do need something else as well. And as with all healing modalities, it's a combination often that brings you the kind of results that you want. But this is brilliant at removing layers of programs that we can't always reach with our intuition. It's really fantastic system for that. And I work in 2 ways. I work with this and I also work on a one-to-one basis on Zoom sessions where I help clients and I have a Zoom session with them one-to-one, clearing their stuff intuitively, identifying, clearing, teaching, guiding, healing, mentoring. It's all rolled into one really. I work very uniquely in my way, using a combination of, it can be anything from all sorts of techniques that I've learned all combined together in my own unique way, and it works and it complements this this system beautifully. But I have a big thing about empowering people because people have to take responsibility for their own pathway, their own healing, their own experiences really. Dysfunction of thought, anything else? Cleanse the soul of evil. So that's really of dense energy. So let's just cleanse the soul of dense energy there, of evil. It's very biblical in terms here. Doesn't mean you have an evil soul or anything like that. We're just, you got to remember you've had, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands of lifetimes and parallel lifetimes and all sorts of things. And what we're doing is cleansing that density away really, and clearing all dysfunction of thought in connection with the mother relationship for your highest good. La da 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 da. Do 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 do. La da 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 da. Oh, I wish I could show you the song. It's such a good song. Such a talented person as well. Such a talented person. I doubt whether he's watching this, but he is an incredible talent. Right, chart 11. What have we got in chart 11? Again, we're back to this. So I hadn't finished chart 11. Programs the soul is unaware of. Do we need to identify what those programs are for the purpose of this clearing? No, we don't. I'd normally ask that on an individual clearing because sometimes we have to know. Pre-programming of the experiential path, dysfunction of soul consciousness as well. So let's just clear all of those away, please, at Lord of Lords level. This is the first expression of the living soul. this level of consciousness on this chart. I'm just going to pause the clearing because of the... Right, I'm back. Sorry, I didn't want you to hear that message from a client there. So normally I unplug the phone, but guess who forgot? So, right, okay. Where are we going next? Chart 13. Let's have a look. Programs before creation. Again, this is another soul level. Levels 7 and 8. Those refer to charts on the other side of life. Too numerous to mention here. So let's just clear level 7 and 8 at King of Kings level of consciousness. And this is the sort of egg and sperm level of the soul. So we're just clearing that away. So we have like levels 1 through 6, levels 7 and 8, and those refer to many charts on the other side of life. So, you know, we have about 32 main charts in this system, but of course there are about 200 plus charts in the teams that I work with on the other side of life. So so we can't list everything here, or we'd be going for hours clearing everything. Yeah. I didn't realise this. Just looking at my dictionary of terms, I didn't realise there was a wholeness committee. A wholeness committee. This committee is made up of 5,000 souls and is the same committee for everyone who is at the God levels and higher. This committee signifies completion. Obviously, I believe in wholeness, and we're in all an aspect of the divine whole. But I didn't know there was a wholeness committee. Gosh, there's committees for everything. As above, so below, isn't it? Eh? Always a meeting, always a committee, always a focus group. I do hope you're all keeping well. It's always my privilege to do these for you. Okay, is there anything else at King of Kings? No? Okay, let's see where we're going next. 15, 16, looks like 16, fall of consciousness. Let's have a look. What do we have? We have a loss of spiritual hearing, blocks to mental expression, and a rebellion to one. Let's just get those cleared off. Let's clear those from you for your highest good. Da 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 dee. Just looking at rebellion to one. Rebellion to one was set up as a potential for souls to incarnate. When the soul ate of the forbidden tree, it was termed rebellion. So we're all rebels. Here's one for the Reiki practitioners. I'm a Reiki master teacher, but I haven't taught for a while. But I still use Reiki, and I still send it to some old clients when they request. Let me just read you what it says about Reiki here, because a lot of you are practitioners of it. It says there are 3 levels of Reiki on planet Earth, and the 3rd level is called Master. Spirit says there are 13 levels, and the 9th level is Master. Reiki teachers and students may not be aware of the higher levels. You can ask if you have ever practiced the art in past lives, and if so, what level you had been. That's interesting. I haven't asked that. I must do that. Then you can ask Spirit to activate the energy and knowledge that is in the soul records so that it can be used in this life. You will find your effectiveness in using the system is magnified. Oh, that's good to know. Sometimes when you activate the past life Reiki level, it goes even higher in this life, especially if you have done SRT, which is what I'm doing now. That's very interesting. I've got some Reiki to send to a long-term client, actually. Later on, so I shall ask those. So it's always good, isn't it, to pick out extra. We never stop learning, we never stop picking up tips and tools and ways to strengthen our abilities and who we are. Okay, chart 27, learning is fun. I'm aware I've gone over my 15 minutes already, as per usual. So this is learning blocks at spirit level. We are caught up in misbeliefs. We have only forgotten source. The intention is growth. Oneness with God's spirit is the goal. So we've got those learning blocks. I'm not going to ask how many there are or investigate them. We're just going to ask the God team and command the God team that these blocks, learning blocks at spirit level for each one of you, are cleared for your highest good. Always for your highest good. I'm really grateful for all your suggestions as well coming in. I've got a very long list now of things to do, so forgive me if it takes a while to get through to your request. But hopefully I've got something for everybody that will help everybody. Obviously do share these if you can as well, because the more people that we can help with clearing programs and blocks, the greater the shift in consciousness. Really, it all helps to contribute to that shift. Yeah. Right, anything else before we go to Mop Up? No, again, this is just a very, very brief taster of a clearing for you as a group clearing. So let's just go to Mop Up. I'm just going to ask the teams to go to Mop Up. Normally I've got a long list of Mop Up instructions and affirmations that I normally give as well. Plus I also go through all the energy bodies. I ask various other questions and go through various other charts and in individual clearings as well, but not during this one. We're just gonna give you a taste. But sometimes, just a quick clearing is enough to shift something. I can remember years ago a friend of mine who was also trained excuse me, is also trained in SRT. I think it was before I trained in it, and I was stuck in this emotional state many years ago, and I couldn't shift from it. And she literally just got her charts out and found out what percentages were, and then commanded that they'd be cleared, and that I had this enormous release emotionally from it, and felt massively better after. And I've experienced it since the same. Sometimes I feel nothing when I'm clearing, other times I can feel a subtle shift, but my mind definitely over time has been much quieter, less like a motorway and more like a B road. Definitely like it's been defragmented, and the vibrations have changed obviously as a result of that. I'm so much happier in myself. And other times as well, I've had big shifts and things where I could really feel the tears coming out of nowhere. So it's been it's you get all kinds of reactions from this system. But as I said, it depends. If you buy a package and you're expecting everything's going to change dramatically, please don't. That's the problem. We put our expectations onto any healing mechanism we use. The danger is we put our expectation onto it that it's going to solve all our problems. And quite often, the healing mechanisms, by clearing the energy, it leads you on to something that may end up solving what you want to, resolve. It isn't the answer to all your problems. So you have to really, with all healing mechanisms, drop the expectation and whatever happens, happens. Whatever will be, will be. Just hand it over, surrender it over to the highest power for your highest good, and then you'll get more out of it. The moment you put any expectation on it or anything is the moment you limit it. Right, let's slow down now. Is that done successfully? Are the teams happy? Is the souls happy? Yeah. Will it hold for everybody? Are the souls free? Is there anything else to be done at this moment in time? No. So let's just seal the Akashic records and check where it is now. So mother relationship now. Again, I'm not going into any detail with that. 100 positive, 0 negative. Where are we sitting now? We're at least radiant love, new paradigm level. It feels much lighter as well. But I think there'll be more to come with the mother relationship there. So I hope you enjoyed that, and have a good day, everybody. And I hope that brought you the healing that you needed. Do check out all my other videos and my Udemy course and everything else. Details down below. Thanks again. Bye.